Hi, this is Julie Hyatt with Three Sister Sundries. I just wanted to show you now what equipment I bought at the Expo. There were a few things that I had in mind that I wanted to get, and I found basically everything that I had on my list that I was looking for. So the few things that of equipment that I was looking for was the Holtz Glass Mat, and I was so afraid that they were not going to have it there, but there were several booths that were selling it, so I got one. My sister and I were the first ones at the booth when at Sparkle and Sprinkle. Is it Sparkle and Sprinkle? I think it's Sparkle and Sprinkle. Yes. We were the first ones at their booth after they told us, while we were standing in line waiting to get into the show floor, they told us they had some glass mats. So we ran right over there and picked one up. And they actually held it for us because it's really heavy to carry around. So we didn't have to carry it around the expo, but we did get one. Later, I went to that booth like 4 times. I mean, the name of it is Sparkle and Sprinkle. How could you not want to buy everything in that booth? So, but later I went back and noticed that they had the tools for the mat. So I got the tool set, which comes with the ruler. It's not really a T-square ruler, but it is, oh, sorry, it's kind of hard to get out of this noisy package. But it has an edge on it. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if I can. So you can see it kind of has an edge on it that catches on the side so that you can line it up kind of like a T-square, or like a T-square. And it's nice and long, so it goes almost all the way across the mat, and it goes all the way vertically. So you can draw lines. It does have a really thin metal edge on one side with a beveled edge and then a metal edge, so you can cut on it, and then a nice big scraper to scrape off all your crud. And I've got glue on there already because I broke it out and used it at the expo because I was so excited to try it. Another thing I really have been wanting is this mini envelope punch board, and I found this at the let's see, Petticoat Parlor. Had a bunch of the punches, and We Are Memory Keepers cutters and punches and stuff, and they had a mini envelope punch board. I was so excited to find it. So I paid full price for it, but I didn't care. I've been looking for one, and our local, well, we don't really have a local scrapbook store, but our local Joanne, and like I've looked at Michael's and I've looked at Hobby Lobby, I've looked everywhere and have never seen it in the store. Granted, I could have ordered it on, scrapbook.com or Amazon or whatever, but then I'd have to pay shipping. So I found it and I got it. I'm so excited. So that's another thing. I also wanted a stamp chamois. I've been using baby wipes, but they leave like little hairs and they dry out so fast. So you go through a lot of them, and I just wasn't happy with using baby wipes. I'll probably still use baby wipes to like get glue off my fingers or, ink off my fingers or whatever. But for my stamps, I wanted to find a stamp chamois. So I found a stamp chamois, and I got this one in, let's see, I think I got that one at the Nicole Peterson booth. Also at the Nicole Peterson booth, this was not on my list because I'd never seen it or heard of it before, but they were demonstrating these little brushes with Distress Oxide ink, and they're plastic bristles, but they are so soft. I mean, it's like a mini Rex rabbit. We used to have a mini Rex rabbit, and that's what it feels like. Their fur is just so soft, but that's what that feels like. So you can just get the ink on and then just rub it around, and they were demonstrating it, and it works so well to rub the ink around. So anyway, I tried to find one that I thought would be useful in general for lots of different projects. So I got one of those. I may have to get more after I use it at home for a while. I don't know, but it is so fun. And then one other thing that I got that's not I don't know that I'd call it equipment, but whatever. I got these little storage containers from Tall Mouse. They're just little divided storage containers, but they were only 50 cents. So I got a couple of those. Probably should have got more. And then at, let's see, where was this one? Doodle Designs. It was a booth for the geeks at heart, which would be me. I'm a Harry Potter fan. I love Star Wars. And they had a ton of all those products. They had die cuts, they had paper clips, they had keychains, they had I can't think. Anyway, but they also had these little wallets or little purse thingies. And I was recently sorted into Slytherin, so I'm trying to embrace that. So I got me a Slytherin little wallet. And I'm going to find my mat. All right, I found a whole nother bag of stuff that I had forgotten. I bought so much stuff I've forgotten what I bought. Okay, the thing I was looking for was this craft mat. And it is one of those like silicone, easy clean. Oh gosh, I'm not going to be able to get the end off and show you. Anyway, it's a lot like the mat that's on the Tim Holtz board, but it's, ooh, there we go. But it's, so it is like that, just like that. But it's a little bit bigger, and it's got kind of a sticky bottom, so it will stay on your table. It won't move around. Easy to clean, wipes up. So I'm excited because I looked for some Teflon mats, and they are not waterproof. Everything leaks right through them, and I hate them. So I was excited to find that. Another piece of equipment that I wasn't really planning on buying, but when I saw it, I said, yep, I've been using the same guillotine cutter since 1996, I think. And it is small and dull, and I mean, it's easy to carry and take places, and I use it for trimming pictures and stuff, but everything ends up with a little fluffy edge because it is so dull. So when I saw that they had this Tonic Studios Tim Holtz trimmer, I decided to get one. My friend Lolly has one and let me use it at the Doodlebug event, and I fell in love. So I was really excited to find that and get one of those. At the, let's see, Scrap That booth, I do believe that's what it's called. Or does it want to scrap? Let me think. No, it is Scrap That. At Scrap That, one of their early bird specials was this foam tape and their foam adhesive dots. They were $1 a package. So I got 2 packages of the foam tape, and it comes in 3 different sizes. Let's see how much you get. 2 yards each. So there's not a lot, but for $1, and you know, I've always loved their foam dots. So I got those. And then I also got a package of the little tiny squares, and I've used some of those obviously. And I was just about out of bigger ones, so I got a package of the bigger ones also. Going along with the non-white, I don't know, this isn't really equipment, but they're bigger pieces, and so we'll show them now. At the affordable scrapbooking booth, they had lots of wood pieces that were decorated and displayed, and they were, this just caught my eye. It's so cute. It is a spooky, it's the word spooky, see right here, and it's covered with paper, and I loved that the O's were these little faces. I don't know, can you see that very well? Anyway, so these are the faces. All these wood pieces are just stuck on with some foam tape, so she said you just take those off. They're just there so that you know where they go, and know that all the pieces are there, and so it's easier to package for them. So you just take those off, paint them, do whatever, cover your piece with paper or paint it, and then reattach them permanently. Anyway, I'm excited to do that one for Halloween. And then they also had these divided boards or frames, and they had, like, they weren't chipboard, but they were like lightweight wood. Anyway, cut to fit each one of these and decorated, and they had all different seasons, and they actually had the wood also, but I couldn't decide which one I would want, so I didn't get any of them. I figure I can cut chipboard and decorate them how I want. But the back of the board is metal, and all the pieces that they had in there had magnets on them, so you can change them out every month or every season or whatever. So I thought that was a really great idea, so I got one of those to try. I can't think of any other equipment that I got, or big items like that, so I think that will do it for today, or for this video anyway. I will be back to show all the little things I got, which is a lot. So I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching.